Good morning, YouTube, and thank you for joining me on this wonderful Tuesday morning. A lot better than yesterday morning where I got soaking wet on the way to work. Hope everyone's okay. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves. And I hope you're here to talk about some Rise of the Duelist, because it's finally officially been released by Konami. So, I mean, we already knew it was going to be in the decade. We knew it was in the set anyway because it was going to be, it's been shown already from the OCG. The only difference is, I believe that we normally have 100 card sets and they have 80 card sets. There'll be some cards that got pushed into this set that we weren't originally having. How was that? So yeah, we don't know what our Starlight Res are going to be just yet, so don't worry too much. I'm going to say it's going to be at least like one of the Gaias. I'd say it's going to be at least one of the Dragmas. It's going to be, well, we know it's going to be DD Crow. DD Crow is going to be one of our Starlight Rares. So, yeah, baby. So let's just jump into it. Let's have a quick look. What the hell is going on here? So yeah, we're just jumping, guys, and you have yourselves a good time. See you in the video. I'm going to preface this video with the whole fact that I think Gaia, the Fierce Knight, is a cool character. I don't think a deck around his archetype is going to be great, though. But he's a Warrior Earth type. It's not the worst thing in the world to have. So it just adjusts with a few other things that are currently in the meta, but it's not necessarily the best deck in the world, as there are two other warrior type decks coming out at the same time that would be much better in the meta. So, as you see, our first card here is Gaia the Fierce Knight. Origin. So this is when he was just a wee squire doing his knighty things with his one lance instead of two. Gaia the Magical Knight, still got a horse, I think. Cursed Dragon won't be ultra rare in this set, it will be a common, as we've got the ultra rare from the 2 in Chaos. No, not 2 in Chaos, sorry. Season 1. Artillery Catapult Cannon. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Level 4 2. Yeah, boy. That sounds good. You can shoot one monster, special summon one Geas, the Fierce Knight monster, or one level 5 Dragon monster from your hand or deck. You can use the effect of this card once per turn. It's not bad. It's not bad. So yeah, if you just have just says one monster card, it's like, oh, I can't do anything. I'm just gonna. There you go. Good stuff. I love it. Soldier Guy, the Fierce Knight. Yeah, apparently walking makes you stronger. Yeah, I agree with that statement. So yeah, we don't have Drachma anymore. We now have Dogmatica. So dogma, if people don't know, it's a religious sentiment from Christianity, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, they are keeping the same names as far as I can tell. It's just the title of what they are. So, the Dogmatica, Escalisa, the Virtuous, Dogmatica, Theo the Iron Punch, yeah boy, Dogmatica, Aiden the Enlightened, I feel like he's like the one you don't play in the deck, Dogmatica, Fleur de Lis, the Knighted, Dogmatica, the Maximus, Dogmatica, the Nexus, Fallen of Elbas. Oh, I think we'll get into the fusion card later. Yeah, sadly it's not called Bastard anymore. Sorry, guys. Infernal Knight, Astophos, Infernal Knight, Ogier. So looking forward to this stuff. I'm really hoping I get some stuff, because T0 was like, yeah, we can give you some stuff maybe, but we're not sure if we get the stuff in yet. Fingers crossed. Gonna enjoy it. Oh, sure I didn't go too far. We found out that Escalisa is going to be ultra rare, as it is shown here. It's ultra rare. So these are commons. These are commons. This is a silver writing. So this is either going to be a star. No, it's going to be a secret rare. It's going to be a. It can't be a rare. We don't have rares anymore. So are they all going to be... That can't be true. So they were rares at one point, so now they're going to be like supers possibly. Oliver Magius. It's your boys. It's your Malefi. It's your Dolphin. So yeah, I'd have thought, in all fairness, I would have thought that they'd have done a few more, like maybe a fluffle or two reprint in this set, just to like bulk out the few cards that we were missing. Because obviously, like I said, you get like 20 extra cards in a TCG deck box compared to a Japanese one, because they get 80%, we get 100% normally. But yeah, you got all your Dark Lord stuff. Everyone was going crazy for not so long ago. Your common Resavenger. Unauthorized boot device. I mean, it's a 1-for-1 target, but I think is that any good? Yeah, it's a union as well, maybe. Mathmech Demeter. If you think Mathmech was good now, wait till this card comes out, baby. Nemesis Keystone, the Earth one. As I was saying earlier, I really think that the Keystones is going to be quite good. I think that the Nemesis stuff is going to be good anyway, but it's also a rock type. Excuse me. But yeah, if you target one banished monster except Keystone, special summon this card from your hand. If you do, shuffle that target into the deck. During the end phase, if this card is currently banished and he's banished this turn, you can add this card from your hand. You can only use the effect of Nemesis Keystone once per turn. It works good in the Nemesis archetype, and I think it might work well in like rock type decks because obviously it's just constant like recurrence. But show a rock face that monster on the field, graveyard, set during your damage state, you can special summon this card for your hand. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, usually Thunderhand. We have fire, we have ice, then we have Thunderhand. What are we going to Earth Hand? Gizmek Okami, the dreaded Deluge Dragon. I mean, he's water, that makes sense. If you pay 150 life points, sorry, 1,500 life points, destroy all monsters on the field that were social summoned from the extra deck. Also, you can only attack with one monster this turn. You can only use the effect of the following Deluge Dragon once per turn. If 2 or more monsters special summoned from the extra deck are on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is in your possession, is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card. You can banish one monster from your opponent's graveyard, then gain life points equal to that attack. That's okay. Lifeless Leafish, or Leafish. I mean, that's a bit sad. Red Baudin, because you people like your potatoes. Dracoon Lamp. More Megalith stuff. Gaia the Knight. Sorry, Gaia the Magical Knight of Dragons, level 7. Yeah, it's not bad. Here you go. Titan Iclad, the Ashen Dragon. I would have preferred Bastard, but I'll take Titan. Sounds cool. So you still the same thing here. Fallen Abyss plus one monster with to attack. Gains deck equal to the combination levels of monsters used for execution times 100. After this card is special. It's alright. Fright for Cruel Well. 1 each imp. 1 physical monster. Excuse me. If this card is fusion summoned, you can destroy one card on both players' fields once per turn. Quick effect: you can target one fusion monster you control. Send one Frightful card from your deck or extract to the graveyard, except Frightful Cruel Well. And if you do, the targeted monster gains attack equal to half the original attack until the end of the turn. Yeah, just a big beat stick. That sounds good to me. Level 12, the first Dark Lord. So does it have different effects? It look really funky in the. It was 4,000. Okay, it's a big beat stick. Your opponent cannot target fairy monsters you control with card effects. You can only use the effects of one of the following of the first Dark Lord per turn, and only once per that turn. If this card is used and summoned using Dark Lord monster as material, you destroy cards in your opponent's control. I mean, that's not too bad. It's alright. During the main phase, quick effect, you can pay 1,000 life points, special summon one fairy monster from your hand or graveyard in the defense position. That's also okay. But I mean, it might be okay. I mean, I think originally the card text had it so this didn't affect the Dark Lord. But I mean, if this affects Dark Lord as well, that's really good. Infernal Knight Captain Roland. Good. Excuse me. If this card is synchro summoned, you can activate the effect during the end phase of this turn. Send one equip spell from your deck to the graveyard and add one warrior monster from your deck to your hand. During the main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target one warrior monster you control. Equip this card to that monster you control and it gains 500 attack. You can only use the effect of Infernal Knight Captain Roland once per turn. Infernal Knight Emperor Charles. I presume at least one of these is going to be a secret rare. I'm pretty sure Chaos Roar is a secret rare. If an equipped card becomes equipped to this monster on the field, even during the damage step, you can destroy one card on the field during the end phase. If this, you can equip one equipped spell from your hand or graveyard to this card. You can then equip one Fire Warrior monster from your deck to to this card as an crit spell that gives 500 attack. If you only use the effect of Infernal Knight once per turn. Oh, okay, that wasn't bad. Chaos Emperor Ruler, the Celtic Magic Dragon. Chaos! If this guy's summoned, you can activate the top 5 cards of your deck. If you do, you can add 1 Excavated Light and or Dark Monster. Take 1 Light or Dark Monster from your hand. You can also send the remaining cards to the graveyard. You can banish 1 Light and 1 Dark Monster from your hand and or graveyard, except this card. Just summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use the effect of Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. That's right. Malafi of the Forest, Malafi Mummy. Once per turn, you can test one no, but struggle battle. You take no damage from battles involving this card. When an attack is declared during this card and an attacking position monster, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number attack position monster's attack. Okay. That might be good down the road. Rika Queen Starina. I still think this deck is going to be undervalued for a long time, as I think Konami itself undervalued this deck. Hello, hello Thunderpuss. Chaos Cat is here. Please, no, please, no! Don't bite the lead. Bad cat. What's going on? Ancient Warriors Oath, the double Dragon Lords. That's kind of cool, but it's kind of booby. Galloping Gaia support. Spiral Fusion. I'm pretty sure this is Gaia. So fusion summon 1 Dragon Fusion monster from your extra deck. You're using the monster from your hands and field. I can't see Pussycat. Dogmatica Nation, your field spell, which is meant to be really good. Narrowed Servant, again Dogmatica, and then your equip spells for the Noble Knights. You can still use the original Noble Knight cards, as I've said before. They are the same archetype, just one now is covered in fire and still noble. Joyous. If you ever played Final Fantasy 11, like one of the best swords in the game, just saying. Thunderbolts, leave me be. Malefi Tag, Malefi Hide and Seek, Fright for Repair, Escalisa, the Deep Sea City. So that's a field spell for water cards. Yeah, all treated as Yumi. A lot of the water spell, a lot of the water field spells are treated as Yumi. Ancient Warrior Saga, East by South Winds. Continuous spell card. I want to see this do more. Like, not this specific card, I mean the archetype. Like, the Ancient Warriors look really good, so they need to just do more than just swarm. Emancipator Friends. People complaining about this, but I mean, this seems like a good card to me. Are you going to play it? Possibly, but people still get grumpy about it. This Triple Tactics Talent, brilliant card. So, if your opponent has activated a monster's effect during your main phase this turn, activate one of these effects. Draw 2 cards. Take control of 1 monster your opponent controls until the end of phase. So I can't see the Chaos Cat is currently sitting in front of me. Look at your opponent's hand and choose 1 card from it. Shuffle it into the deck, and you can only ever take this once per turn. It's a good card. Blizzard. Quick spell. Target 1 face-up spell your opponent controls this turn. Negate the effect activated by the spell and all spells on the field with the same original name. If the targeted card would be sent to the graveyard this turn, it is added to their hand instead. You can only affect 1 blizzard per turn. Few of the Kyryu Shin, got that in the Season 1, won't be an ultra, will be a common. Forbidden Droplet. This is going to be part of the Dark Lord's archetype. Heavenly Dragon Spiral. Tribute 1 Wyvern monster and add 1 Wyvern monster from your deck to the hand. Or if you tributed a non-effect monster to discard effect, you can special summon it instead, but activate. I mean, that's what the new like 10 stuff do on those Wyverns. If you're looking for just keeping like normal monsters, it's a really good deck. Dice. Roll a 6-sided dice, and if you roll a 1 or a 6, add 1 card from your deck to your hand. That requires a die roll. If you roll a number that is 1 or 6, roll it again and apply the appropriate effects. 1 or 6, return this card to the hand. 2, 3, 4, or 5, place this card on top of the deck. You can only use the effect of 1 dice per turn. Spiral Discharge. When Gaia, the Dragon Champion. Oh, goddamn. Cat, what are you seeing from before? So mean. Using your monster zone, your opponent monster can only target this card for attack. When an attack is declared involving your champion, you can target 1 card from the field, destroy it. You can only use the effect of... That's alright. to continue spell trap though. So, sorry, continuous trap cast. That's not too bad. Spiral Reborn. Target 1 level 7 or lower dragon monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. If you special summon a Gaia the Dragon Champion by this effect, your opponent cannot target it with card effects, and it cannot be destroyed by their card effects. You can only activate this at once per turn. That's actually okay. Dogmatic Punishment. Target 1 face-up monster on your opponent controls. I can't see. Goddamn. Said 1 monster of equal or higher attack from your extract to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy that monster until the end of your next turn. After this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extract. You can only use the effect of punishment 1%. I mean, it's a trap card. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't really do much of this. I mean, if you're going to play like Dragma as an engine in Necros, obviously you wouldn't play this because you're Necros. You want to use your extra deck to pump out your Necros ritual cards. So, yeah. Encounter. If one of these effects, special summon 1 Dragma Monster or Fallen of the Albaz from your hand. Add to your hand or special summon 1 Dragma Monster or Fallen Albaz from your graveyard. That's not bad. Recurrence. Horn of Olfant. Take one of these effects, banish 1 quick card you control or in your graveyard, then you can destroy 1 card on the field. Destroy 1 Roland monster you control and special summon in defense for up to 3 Fire Warrior monsters from your deck, whose total level equals 9. But their effects are negated. Also, until the end of your turn, after this effect is resolved, you cannot special summon monsters except warrior monsters, and you can only activate the effect once per turn. That's not so bad. If you playhouse, attach materials, control, total to that many cards your opponent controls, turn them to the hand. Also, all beasts, explosive monsters you control gain 500 attack for each material attached to activate this card until the end of the turn. This might be how you make Mummy really good. Fright the Jar, Toy Vendors. Yeah, I saw this, I was like, well, I don't know why they didn't reprint Toy Vendor in this. Dark Lord Uprising, Shadow Schism. During your main phase, you can fusion summon 1 Shadow fusion monster from your extra by banishing. The cat's like literally right in front of the screen, I can't see a thing around it. What's potential? That's bad. Dragon Maid's Tidying. Ooh, Dragon Maid support already. Renewable Jar. Woo! Ice Dragon Prison. Target. Okay, cat. Stop swimming. Target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard for summoning it to the field, but it's investigated. Then you can base 1 monster from both players' fields that have the same type as each other. You only activate effect of 1 Dragon's Ice Prison per turn. Junk Sleep. If your opponent normal special monster, you can change your face. It's not so bad. Abyss Actor Twinkle Little Star. Yeah, that's right, guys. You didn't think about it, did you? You didn't think we could get some Pendulum Monsters. I have no idea if this is any good. I'd love to learn how to play Pendulums, but I have no idea if these are good or not. I mean, it's got a high rating. Oh, that's got an even better one. I saw Triff was doing something yesterday, and it was like, basically this was like the new card that just makes Pendulums like really, really good. Yeah, I saw the DD Arc and the DDE. I was like, oh, I wonder if these are going to be really good in the DD decks, but I don't know. The Wind Channeler. Nice looking card. We are getting the structure deck not too far into the future, so it might be worth holding a couple of these if they're actually nice. Possible that it's going to be a Starlight rare, because we like our Charmers and Starlights apparently. Except poor Hinata, who still hasn't got one. Although I'd like to see that maybe they'd give her the non-stream and give her an Ultimate rare. Solar Glare, the Illuminous Lunar Dragon. Light Dragon, yeah, okay. Put in Chaos Engine. Time Reviver Emitter. Dark Fairy Tuner. Okay, I mean, that might be able to fit into the... Hey! Will you chill out? I don't think you can see her behind me, but she's just destroying things. Goddamn Chaos Cat. Speedroid Block and Roll. Yeah. Speedroid Card Turbo. I don't think Speedroid's ever going to be good. Come on. DD Dog. Ooh. Performer Power Eyes Metal Claw. Level 8 Dragon. Fusion. 3,200. Will you stop it? Will you stop it? Rampaging Smash Tank Rhino Saber. Raid Raptors Arsenal Falcon. And Raid Raptors Revolution Falcon Air Raid. I think I was hearing that people were saying like this shouldn't have come out now. This should have come out a while ago. Linker Bell, Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow. It's not bad. Imitable Party, Revenge Rally, and then DD Crow. DD Crow is definitely going to be a Starlight rare because they won't just print a random DD Crow. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've enjoyed this looking through the set, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share if you can. Everything helps to grow the channel. It would be greatly improved. Goodbye for now. Peace out. I'm going to go skin that cat. Have a good day.